A lot of people say that to time manage, you need this app, you need to bullet journal, or you need a planner. And sure, those might work for those people, but maybe you don't have all of that. Really, all you need is a pen, some paper, and this video. So stay tuned. Hi guys, my name is Tiana Rich. I'm a student at the University of Central Florida, and in this video I'll be showing you how to schedule out your time using a schedule that I made from last week. So let's get started. So first, I always start with just paper and pen, nothing special. But for the purposes of this video, I will be using Crayola markers just so that you guys can see a little clearer. I'm not a bullet journal fanatic. I tried it and it is so time consuming, but I found this little layout here and it works for me and it doesn't take a lot of time to do. So I recommend starting your schedule with mandatory events like Zoom class meetings, your job, an internship that you may have, anything that you can't just make up if you missed it or people depend on you for. So this is what my schedule looked like from that. I have a Zoom meeting every Monday and Wednesday from 9:30 to 10:20, and I have various days where I work, and I'm also a TA, so I have to be present for those classes and have office hours. Okay, honestly, my schedule isn't looking so bad right now. But wait, there's more. From here, you want to put the important class due dates down that you can find in your syllabus for all of your classes. I'll put the small assignments first and then the big daddies, the exams. So this is the first week of classes, therefore tests begin next week, so I'll write the tests I have on the upcoming week. Alright, so 3 out of my classes, I have a test next week on Friday for them. So you might be thinking, oh, she has a lot of time to just sit back and relax and just chill and watch Netflix. But no. This is the perfect opportunity to start spacing out your time, spacing out your reading material that you need to get done before a test so that you won't be reading everything and trying to cram everything in your brain the night before. For example, my stat teacher has listed pages of reading that needs to be completed by the test. So I'm going to break this reading up and do a little each day this week. So by the beginning of next week, I can use Monday through Friday to study the material and take the test on Saturday. Smart, right? Now I'm going to repeat this process, writing down the materials I need and breaking it up into manageable bits for all of my classes. See? It's as simple as that. Now you won't have to spend all of your time reading it in one day and trying to cram all that information in your brain, and you won't have to be stressed about what to do next because you have a plan for every single day and you know it's going to get done. So now that you have all of your important due dates written down for your assignments and your tests, and you've broken down your reading into manageable little bits, now you have to make a designated time to do this every single day. Online classes are so difficult because there's no structure and you have to make the structure yourself. So for me, most of my mornings are completely open. So I like to go down to the library in the mornings and get a lot of work done. I stay there until all of my work is complete or I get hungry. This way, I get a lot of stuff done, especially since I broke each day down into little tasks. Everything is more manageable and I'm not stressed over what else I need to get done because I planned for everything. I wasn't really sure where to add this little tidbit, but you should always overestimate or at least be realistic about how long it's going to take you to complete an assignment, complete your reading material, or complete a project or whatever it may be. I talked about this in my last video, 5 tips for studying online, so if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out after this video. This is really embarrassing for me to say, but for example, I noticed that it takes me 1.5 to 2 hours to read 20 to 30 pages of a textbook. I would get so frustrated with myself because I thought that I was just wasting so much time, that I should be done by now and that it shouldn't be taking this long. And I was so worried that I wasn't learning, I wasn't grasping any of the material that I was reading. But once I came to terms with how long it would take me to read 20 to 30 pages of a textbook, I was able to implement it in my schedule, so I didn't feel like I was wasting time throughout the day. I didn't feel like I could be doing something else because I knew that I set this time alone to be able to read the material and to be able to grasp all the contents that was being presented to me. And when I was realistic about how much time it would take for me to do something and I put it in my schedule, I noticed that not only did I retain the information more and I was less stressed about how much time it was taking me to do it, but I also started to read the material faster. Who would have known that accepting yourself would solve most of your problems? Lastly, add the things that you just want to do. Maybe you want to go to the beach one day, or you want to go to the gym and be physical. I don't know what you like to do in your free time, but maybe you just want to implement some downtime for yourself, or you just want to hang out with friends. If you want a whole day off, I recommend that you put this in your schedule first, and then you arrange all of your reading materials and all your assignments around that day, so then you'll know that without that day, you're still getting all of your necessary things done. But even if you don't want to take a whole day off, I do recommend just putting time in your schedule so that you can relax and decompress, just take care of yourself, because honestly, after everything that you do, you deserve it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it gives you inspiration for making your schedule this semester and becoming better with time management. If you haven't watched my 5 tips for online learning, I suggest you go do that because there's even more tips in that video. So without further ado, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Bye!